My name is Eben Jason and this is video 5. And this video is late by I think 4 days. And that is why I thought I would talk about uncertainty in this video. Because when it comes to building a business and being an international student, I mean, it's over now, but coming to a different country as an international student comes with a lot of uncertainty. And along the past 3 years, I think my relationship with uncertainty has changed a lot, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. Um, I committed myself to the effort that I would post one video a week. And when you get to the certain point where you're into 3 videos, into 4 videos, and on the fifth video, you kind of hit this tiny little block where you kind of don't know what you're gonna talk about. And and the videos that you see pass give you a bit of clouded data that you assess and judge yourself on. What that does is two things. It freezes your brain and kind of paralyzes you from moving forward. So I spend the entire week thinking about what to talk, how to talk, and what would I do. A lot of thinking. And I did not remind myself that the days were passing. And yesterday the week went by. And guess what happened? I did not post. So that comes to my point. A lot of times, at least 7 to 8 times out of 10, the reason why we don't do things and we end up being lazy is not because we are lazy. It's not because we are, we suddenly lost interest in what we're doing. It's actually because of the uncertainty that's dangling above our head. It's because that we don't know what's happening, or at least in my, I'm not going to speak for everybody. At least for me, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what was going to happen, and turns out nothing. And that was the point that I was missing. Um, when you are uncertain, your brain kind of goes into a static state where it's paralyzed and protecting you from taking any action. And it's because it's by design. It's a survival instinct. Because if you don't do anything, you reduce the amount of errors that you're going to make, which will save you from potential threats. And that kind of worked out for us till we were in the caveman era. Now it's not going to help anymore because there are no more tigers waiting to barge at you and eat you alive while you're waiting for something to happen. And that's not the case. So here is what, and this is something that I'm taking with me to 2026, uncertainty. I'm going to lean more into uncertainty because I've conditioned myself to believe that uncertainty just means keep going. Because if you keep moving, if you keep taking actions, uncertainty dissolves. And there is another just tiny little thing that will work, which I'll share at the end of the video. Coming to property management, I'm getting rid of all the known performing units which I so hardly worked to get into management, into giving me a management contract. The reason why I'm doing that is because there is no point in carrying this low performing assets that will drain you of time, money, effort, and energy and give you minimizing returns. So in from managing 6 properties, which took me almost a year to land, because I was working full time, I still I am. So let's say 6 months divided by half. I'm going to 2 properties, my best performing 2 properties. So moving into 2026, I'm starting from ground zero, which of course brings in a lot of uncertainty, and that is what I'm going to lean into this year because I think I've learned my lesson. I've learned all the hard lessons that uncertainty had to teach me, that the only thing is that take action, go forward, and when the problems come, deal with it. It's way better than getting yourself paralyzed in the process of figuring out how to untangle this amorphous cloud of uncertainty. A thing you can do is this is a concept called secondary thinking. This is the thing that I was talking, I would say, about. Write things down in the order of magnitude and in the order that things are going to unfold. Very complex, I know. Let's say You have something that you're waiting to do because you don't know what's going to happen. Write it down. And then what's going to happen? Write it down. And then what's going to happen? Write it down. And that's how this video is born. I wrote down, talk to the camera, say something, and then what's going to happen? I'm probably going to edit it, do a little bit of adjustments here and there, and then what's going to happen? I'm going to post it, and then what's going to happen? Nobody's going to watch it, and then what's going to happen? Nothing. That kind of solved the problem for me. When you do it this way, I'm pretty sure it will solve it for you too. I hope you had fun. I hope you got something out of the video. If you did, I would probably share it with someone who might make use of it. My name is Eben Jason. I'm the owner of prosperaproperties.co. We manage rental properties for owners who have 1 to 3 rental properties, mom and pop shop rental owners. If there is something that I can help you with, reach out. Contact details are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful day.